What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Just Megan and Rodney over here. Strap it up because we're about to go for a weekend getaway up north. We haven't went on a weekend getaway in a very long time, so we're super excited to just get away, escape, go up north into like the scenery area, country like area, away from everyone area, and just be us. So we're vlogging and we're taking you with us, so buckle up, get in our back seat, enjoy the ride, because here we go.
Alright, so we on this road I-275, and I don't know, it just kind of brings back memories of, I used to be on the road with my granddad when we used to go to Alabama. It just been me and him going on the road. I always liked it, be on the road. It's something about it, you know. I was always the person who loved driving. Well, I didn't drive because I was a kid, but I used to like going on trips with him. It just brings back so many memories. And no, just the fun of it, you know, being on the road.
I like to travel, but I don't like to drive. Especially, like, I get nervous with freeway driving, so I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to freeway driving. But I will freeway drive in the daytime, but I do not like to freeway drive at night. It really like kind of freaks me out. So, but Rodney decided that he wanted to drive there, so I was like, be my guest.
Sorry, you asked me.
I did ask him. I said, are you gonna drive? And he was like, or do you want me to drive? And he was like, I'll drive. So I'm thankful for that, because I don't like to freeway drive at all. It's intimidating to me. It's very scary. I've never really been one that liked to drive on the freeway. Like, ever since I even got my license, I've always just been intimidated by the freeway. It's driving in general. Recently, like within the past couple years, it's gotten worse. I just really don't care to drive anywhere, period, at any time. But especially at night, my eyes, something goes with my eyes and I just can't. It scares me.
You know, I honestly feel more comfortable driving on the freeway than I do the top side. I don't know, I'm more relaxed on the freeway. That might sound weird to some of y'all, but I'm more of a freeway driver. I don't like driving on the top side. That scares me, driving up there. People drive more crazy up there.
I don't know. That's just me. Within the past couple years, I've just really gotten a lot of anxiety when it comes to driving. So, I don't know. That's just me. I used to work back there. That's where the hotel was, back there. When I worked at the hotel about a year and a half ago, it was back that way. We just passed the exit for it. And I worked the midnight shift, and I had to drive on this freeway every night, and it terrified me. So I would have to be to work at 11. I would get off at 7. So on my way home, I would take the back roads to find a way in the back way to get to work, so I wouldn't have to drive on the freeway. And it took me about 3 days to get a path down to where I felt comfortable enough to take the back roads at night to get to work. But it was terrifying. Oh, let me tell you, this one time I was traveling to work on this freeway, and it started pouring down rain. Okay, so I already told you I don't like to drive at night because of my eyes. Driving at night and in the rain on this freeway was so terrifying. I was so scared. Another story that I will tell you, since we're telling ride stories. Not too long ago, it was in December when my uncle passed away. Me, my mom, my sister, and my niece traveled down to Alabama for his funeral and set everything up and to be with my other cousins. And I did most of the driving there. During the day, it was perfectly fine. I was okay. I did have some anxiety points because I only drove to Alabama. This would have been my second time actually driving. So I don't really know the roads and stuff like that, where my sister and my mom have drove down there several times. So they kind of know like the roads and stuff. Well, it started getting like dusk and I started getting real tired because I had been driving all day. So I said, okay, someone else is going to need to take over. I believe my sister took over. Might have been my mom. I'm not quite sure. But it got to be nighttime and we were only like an hour or two away from my uncle's house. And my sister, whoever was driving, my sister and my mom got really tired. So they woke me up and said, could you try to drive? Anxiety set in immediately. But I was like, okay, I'll try it. So we get on the road, we're traveling. I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm crushing it, right? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, bright lights, one lane, narrow, around a bend with no side rails. So much construction, and I went into a full-blown panic attack. I was so terrified. I was shaking. I had to pull over at the very next exit, and I had only been driving for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. I had to pull over at the next exit. I broke down. I started crying. I was terrified. I mean, that was probably the most terrifying experience I've ever had while driving. It was just the feeling that I had. It was so overwhelming, and I just broke down. I started crying. I was shaking so bad. It took me about 45 minutes to get myself calm after all of that. But that was just so terrifying. And right then and there, I was like, on the way home, if y'all can't drive in the nighttime, we just aren't driving. I mean, we will stop, because there was no way that I was going to do it. However, on the way home, we were like, seriously, 45 minutes away from my house. We were on a freeway that I knew. I was ready to get home. Everybody was ready to get home. It was almost about to be daylight. So I was like, they pulled over because they were tired. And I'm like, you know what? I know this freeway. I know where we are. Let me just suck it up, Buttercup. Get behind the wheel and beeline straight for the house, because we were all crabby. We were all exhausted from being down there and having to deal with the funeral and everything. And we just all wanted to be home. So I did have anxiety, but it wasn't as bad because I knew where we were in the freeway. We were back in Michigan. So it wasn't really that bad, but I did have anxiety. After that trip, I swore to myself that I would not drive on the freeway again at all at night, period. So Rodney will be driving us home Sunday night when we leave my sister's, because not me. No. Anything
asked me to drive at night, and you know, I love driving at night. I actually prefer driving at night more than the daytime. It's more relaxing to me. So I'm more of a nighttime person driver. I'm more used to driving at night. Like this on the road, like there's too many cars for me right now. I don't like that. But nighttime is very few cars. I love driving at night.
Motorcycle police stop. But yeah, there are a lot of cars on the road right now. But it is holiday weekend and it's about 11:30ish. So we're gonna probably run into some traffic, but it doesn't really seem to be too bad at the moment. But there's a lot of cars.
Yeah.
So
I don't like that.
that's another thing. I don't like driving when it's congested, like rush hour, stuff like that.
He knew this lane was cutting off.
Let me know in the comments if y'all have any type of, if you can relate. Can you relate to my driving anxiety? Do you have driving anxiety? Is there a specific time of day that you like to drive or don't like to drive? Let me know in the comments so I know that I'm not alone. Well, there's no water there. I was trying to show y'all some water, but there's no water to show. This is supposed to be a river, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to be a river here.
But probably dried out.
Oh, we're in Midland. That's where that dam burst.
Oh.
So that's probably why all the water is gone. Because it all went through. That dam, remember it was on the news. Well, that's why there's no water. That was just kind of weird though. I've never seen that before. Thought I'd just share it. Okay, you guys, so we are here. And this is our room. I want to show you guys the room. We've already brought our stuff in, but we got a king room with a jacuzzi. But we got a little fridge over here, the bed, a little jacuzzi tub, table, TV, coffee station. Here's a closer look at that jacuzzi tub. And the bathroom looks like this. Stand-up shower, standard toilets. So we made it. It's a pretty nice room. I'm gonna go take you down and show you my mom's room. But it's pretty nice. You think, babe? You like it?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, let me show you the best part. The ceiling. I love it. And I love this like wood crossbar here. I love it. But I'm gonna go take this bag down to my mom. Okay, so let's see. Oh, down there is my cousin Cody. It's actually like a motel, but there's a lake right behind this building. I'm about to show you guys. Oh. There's a grasshopper right there. What? Vlogging. Where they at, in 10? Okay, so they're in here. Who knows? But this is their room.
Oh, hold back. I don't. That's naked.
Well, close yourself. But this is their room. And they have this back patio door that you can sit out on. And then there's a couple levels down to get to the water down there. But we're on the other side of the building. And this is what that looks like. So it's pretty. It's nice. Oh, look! Pig! It's my cousin's dog. It's really nice here and relaxing. It'd be nice. There's like a cocoon right here. It's furry, if you could see like that.
On the inside or outside?
It's on the outside. That's cool. Just hung itself right there. Awesome.
Okay, so it is the next morning. We slept in here okay. It was good so far. Well, I wouldn't say really good. Okay, so see that air condition? It's a small ass air condition. Well, that's trying to cool this whole room. And imagine that trying to cool a room with an open top. There's no ceiling up here, so this one little air conditioner is trying to cool all of this, including that gap back there. And that bathroom ceiling is sealed off up there, but it's still air going up back there and back in that drywall that they didn't finish. I don't know. I don't think this room was ready for it. That little fridge over there, we had drinks sitting in there all night. And those drinks are barely cold. We end up having to get a cooler, bro. Use our cooler to get our drinks cold because this little fridge was not getting cold at all. I mean, the drinks was barely cold, and we had it on freeze for all night, and it didn't even do anything. So, I mean, it's not a bad hotel. I just don't think. I think Megan said they was remodeling it, but I don't think it's ready yet. From what I'm getting, they still got a few things to work out. We need a bigger AC unit to cool all this because it's barely getting cold in here. We had to go buy a fan to push the air out so we can get the room cold. It's got a little decent breeze going through there now, but the thing about it is it's still outside right now. It's colder out there than it is in here. That was the same thing we was having last night. That thing was reading 70 something degrees, 70 something, 75 or something like that. That thermostat was reading 75 degrees in here. We went outside and the phones was reading 69 degrees outside last night. So I don't think they was ready to rent this room out. Like, you can tell that they was remodeling it and stuff. Like I said, it's got nice potential with the jacuzzi. What we used was nice. I like that. but the room I don't think was really 100% ready. You need to change that fridge out and change that the AC unit to a bigger unit or something, because that is not enough to cool this room at all. I mean, the bed is nice. I like the king size bed. It was very comfortable. Now this TV, Megan's cousin, he stayed at the same one a few doors down from us on the other side, and he have a bigger TV than this. And this is supposed to be the fancy suite or something, I don't know. But I just feel like this room should have a bigger TV. This air conditioner should be blowing damn cold, and that refrigerator should be working right for this to be the main suite. Oh, and this drywall should be finished. It's like halfway done. Look at that. You see that? It's not even all the way done. And this section not even blocked off. So imagine a little air conditioner trying to cool all that back there, and then all that's in here. I can see the potential of when they're done, it would look nice, but right now they're not ready for that, and they need to do something, the upgrades. We're not trying to sound picky or nothing, but this room just wasn't ready for to be rented out yet, and they should have knew that. Nice room, but it's not ready yet.